Right, so we will have a discussion on this particular topic, and these questions are related to arithmetic progression. As we discussed in our last class, that an arithmetic progression will be having common difference in the series, correct? So an AP, you can say, it will be having a common difference D. So you are having number of terms like A plus B, A plus 2D, and so on, A plus n minus 1 D. So A plus n minus 1 will be the nth term. A plus n minus 1 D will be the nth term. So we find nth term in this A, you can say AP, by utilizing the formula A plus n minus 1 D. Then we wait for series of addition, or you can say, let us say about arithmetic means. So if any, you can say, progression is given to you like A, B and C, generally in many of the questions you will find that this type of question will be given to you if A, B and C are in AP, correct? So if A, B and C are in AP, so what does it mean? Their common difference will be equal, like B minus A should be equal to C minus B. Their common difference should be equal. So this is giving you what? That B, 2B is equal to A plus C. And that is further you are writing that B is equal to A plus C by 2. So this B is actually arithmetic mean. Correct? So this B is arithmetic mean, which we say B is equal to arithmetic mean, which will be equal to A plus C by 2. So this will become the general formula for an arithmetic mean. You can insert as many arithmetic means in between any two numbers, whatever you feel like. Any number of arithmetic means can be inserted. Okay. Right, so that was there. Then we found that sum of the series in AP. So that formula was n by 2, and the first term A1 plus, 2A. It will be 2A n by 2. So 2A1 means first term plus n minus 1 D, correct? Right, which we have written as 2n by 2 and A1 plus an means nth term. In any way we have to find out if we are having number of terms, and okay, if we are having first term, we are having last term, we will be able to find out sum of the terms, n terms in an AP by utilizing this formula. Right. Very good. So, as a test, I have given you some of the questions based on the discussions we had in our last class for an AP. I have given you some 4 questions to solve, and let us have a discussion on these 4 questions. The very first question, what it says, insert 4 arithmetic means between 1 by 2 and 3, half between 1 by 2 and 3, and prove that the arithmetic means what you have inserted in between 4 arithmetic means A1, A2, A3, A4, their sum is equal to 7. Right? Very good. So we need to insert solution of question number 1. Question number 1. So it means the question is saying that we have to insert between 1 by 2 and 3. Correct? How many arithmetic means? So 4. A1, A2, A3 and A4. Right? Okay, very good. So now what is the requirement here? We know that second term we can find like A1, we can write as A1 plus D. A1 is nothing but first term. Okay. A2 is equal to A1 plus 2D, and A3 is equal to A1 plus 3D, and A4 is equal to A1 plus 4D. Good. A1 we are having. What we are not having? D. In this particular to find arithmetic means what we are not having? D. We are not having common difference D. It means we need to utilize some other method so that we will be able to find D first, and then only we can insert this arithmetic means. Yes or no? Right. So we are having in our hand first term and last term. So by utilizing first term and last term only, we need to find D. Correct? Okay. So we already know that nth term, we are in a position to find nth term in an AP series by utilizing this particular formula for nth term, an. So if we are utilizing an is equal to a plus n minus 1 d, whereas an is equal to 3 here. Okay, so an is 3 and a what I am writing, that is a1, so means 1 by 2 plus n minus 1, so n also we are having because 4 arithmetic means are there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, and 5 and 6. So total number of terms are 6, that also we are already aware. So n is available with us, so 6 minus 1 and d. Because d we are not knowing, we need to find d first here. Okay. So from this what we have got, 3 is equal to 1 by 2 plus 5d. This has made us to solve further. 5d is equal to 3 minus 1 by 2. Yes or no? So this will be equal to what? 5 by 2. 5 by 2? Very good. Then 5d is equal to 5 by 2. You are cancelling this 5 and 5. So d also is equal to 1 by 2. A is equal to 1 by 2 first term. D also is equal to 1 by 2. Very good. So now, as for the what we have discussed earlier, that A1, A2, A3, A4 in terms of D and A1 we will be able to find out. So D already we have found. Now we are in a position to find the arithmetic means A1 is equal to A1 plus D. So 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is equal to 1. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Now A2 is equal to A1 plus 2D. So 1 by 2 plus 2 into 1 by 2. 2 got cancelled. So it is 1 by 2 plus 1. So it will become 3 by 2. Right? Okay. A3 is equal to A1 plus 3D. So half plus 3 by 2. So it has given to us 4 by 2, which is 2 only. Very good. Okay. 2. Now A4 is equal to A1 plus 4D is equal to half plus 4 into 1 by 2. So 2 got cancelled. So 1 by 2 plus 2, it has given 5 by 2. Right? So the arithmetic means what we have got here, A1 plus A2, A3, A4 is 1, 3 by 2, 2 and 5 by 2. Another one we are asked that, prove that sum of these arithmetic means what we have got, A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4. So LHS will take LHS, and if we will be going for summing it up, so 1, only 1. So A1 is 1 plus 3 by 2 plus 2 plus 5 by 2. So it is giving to us 2 plus 1 3 and 5 plus 3 8 by 2. 8 by 2. So it is giving to 3 plus 4 is equal to 7. And that is proved. Right? Okay. So in this way, the first question we have solved. Now we will proceed for solving question number 2. Understood? Very good. Let us solve question number 2. Because these questions are very important from examination point of view. Not only your board examination, even in competitive examinations also this type of questions are very important. Okay, so from these sequences and series, especially from arithmetic progression, These questions are very important. Let us see question number 2. So question number 2 is given that if A, B and C are in AP, as I told you that this type of question will be given to you more frequently, you will encounter this type of questions that A, B and C are in AP. So that equation so and so will have equal roots. Right? Okay. So the very first thing that if A, B and C are in AP, if it is given like this, then immediately what we will write? Immediately we will write B is equal to A plus C by 2. Immediately. If they are in AP, it means B is equal to A plus C by 2, or you can write 2 times of B is equal to A plus C. This one immediately you can write, and you be ready with this one to utilize it in your further equations. Because this, if A, B and C are in AP, is given to us only for utilizing this particular equation 2B is equal to A plus C in our further calculations. Right? Okay. So from this we have already derived this one. Now next it is telling that so that the equation B minus C x square plus C minus A into x plus A minus B is equal to 0 will have equal roots. Okay? It means what type of equation this is? This is a quadratic equation. This is a quadratic equation. Yes or no? Yes. So this is a quadratic equation. So once this will be having a quadratic equation, it means it will be having 2 roots. 2 roots will be there. Okay. So the quadratic equation given to us, that is quadratic equation. Quadratic equation given to us is B minus C x square plus C minus A x plus A minus B is equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation given to us. I told you earlier that for a quadratic equation, what? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation. Okay. So we are finding discriminant first, and discriminant d is equal to whole root b square minus 4ac. Whole root b square minus 4ac. This will be the discriminant. And all our roots are depending on the value of this particular discriminant, not determinant, discriminant. Okay, so this discriminant value, if it is positive, if it is negative, if it is equal, okay, so if it is equal to 0, our values are depending, roots are depending on that particular thing. So suppose if d is greater than 0, means what? It is positive. Okay, why? Because roots are, we are finding the roots, how? Minus b. Okay, our roots are, suppose you take as alpha and beta, so minus b plus minus this d by 2a. Okay, so all values of this alpha and beta, which are the 2 roots of this quadratic equation, it depends on the sign of this particular discriminant d. If d is greater than 0, it means minus b plus minus positive value will come. In that case, we will be having 2 distinct equal roots. 2 distinct, not equal roots, 2 distinct roots. In this case, 2 distinct roots. Means roots will be different. Alpha value will be different, beta value will be different. But in case, if d is equal to 0, then there will be minus b by 2 only will be left. Plus minus 0 is there. Okay, so there will not be 2 values. So alpha is equal to beta, you will be having equal roots. In this case, equal roots. And that is alpha is equal to beta. Yes or no? Right. Now, if D, next part, if D is less than 0, so in whole root, less than 0 will come. And we have already studied about complex number. We have already studied about complex number. Okay, so if it is negative, it will become a complex number. And complex number is not real one. Correct or not? So we will not be getting any real root in this one. And there will not be any real roots. So no real roots. Whereas in D is greater than 0 and D is equal to 0, in these both cases you will be getting real roots. Real roots. Right? Okay. So D is equal to 0, in that case only you are getting equal root. Very good. Here question what it says, that so that this equation will have equal root. So equal root, when it will be there? When the discriminant is becoming equal to 0. It means for this quadratic equation, we need to find discriminant. Correct or not? And the discriminant value should be equal to 0. So let us find discriminant in this case. So what it is? Whole root. Correct? Okay. Even if we are not putting whole root, that doesn't matter, but you put whole root, no problem. So whole root, b minus a. So c minus a whole square, that is b square, minus 4ac, 4 into b minus c into a minus b. Right? Okay. For our convenience, every time we are writing root, let me put it as d square. Okay? D square. Now, this particular value c minus a whole square minus 4b minus c a minus b should be equal to 0. We have to find out by utilizing 2b is equal to a plus c. We should not forget that this particular aspect 2b is equal to a plus c is given to us to utilize here. Okay? Right. Let us solve it now. So, yes, very good. So c minus a whole square will be c square plus a square minus 2ac. Right. Very good. Minus, let us solve here, 4. So here ab minus b square, yes or no? Then minus ac plus bc. Okay. Next one we will be writing c square plus a square minus 2ac minus 4ab plus 4b square minus 4ac minus plus plus 4ac and minus 4bc. Right? Okay. So this one, what we are finding, I am writing here. So d square, let us arrange it. C square plus a square. So c square plus a square, and we are having plus 4b square, which is having the square. Let us bring it here together. And then we are having what? Minus 2ac plus 4ac. So plus 2ac? Yes or no? Yes. So plus 2ac. Okay. Then minus 4ab. Minus 4ab. Minus 4bc. 4bc. Now see here that we have got just like a plus b whole square, we are writing a square plus b square plus 2ab. Correct? Do you remember that for a plus b plus c whole square will be equal to what? A square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ac. Yes or no? It means in that same position it has come now, and it means we have to convert it in that fashion. Yes or no? We have to convert in that fashion. Now question arises because minus is also there. It means any one A, B and C will be minus. Yes or no? Any one will be minus. Let us see. So you have got 2AC here. 2AC here you are getting, here you are getting. Okay. So once 2AC is there and both are positive here, correct? Okay. In that case, what it is there? This A and C is positive. Next one, here minus 4AB is there. Now minus, okay, right, means B will be minus, but 2AB should come, but here it has come 4. Here you see 2B square. How it will be written? C square plus A square plus 2B whole square. It means in place of B, 2B is there. In place of B, 2B is there. Okay, and 2B is what? Minus, because wherever BP is there, minus has come. It means this particular expression can be written as C plus A minus 2B whole square. Now see, C square plus A square plus 4B square, no problem, plus 2AC, so 2AC positive, minus 4AB, so 2 into A into minus 2B, so minus 4AB, minus 4BC, 2 into minus 2B minus 4B into C, minus 4BC. Right? Okay. Now, C plus A is equal to what? 2B. 2B is given to us. So this is equation 1. So we will be writing 2B minus 2B whole square is equal to 0. Yes or no? That is from 1. Now, it means what? B is equal to 0. So as the discriminant has become 0, this particular equation will be having equal roots. It is having equal roots. Yes or no? Right? Okay. Just please note it down.